For me, what was interesting about these statistics is what it suggests about Ghana, right? I don't know exactly how they came up with the figures. They probably looked at numbers of viewings from Ghana.
Right.
And then I'm thinking, did they calculate that based also on our population? Because Ghana is a population of 30 million. Nigeria's population is at least 3 times that. If they did include population size and we come second after Nigeria, then that's quite something. I'm actually far more interested in the Ghanaian responses to our status as number 2 globally. One that really caught my attention was somebody who said, well, basically, if anybody is in Ghana and they search the site, it gets counted as Ghanaian. And it's all the foreigners in Ghana who are busy watching the porno, and then we end up having to bear the brunt of...
How many foreigners in Ghana?
Exactly. But for me, what that says is we don't want to confront the reality. We are embarrassed by the statistics, so embarrassed that we would rather deny the possibility that it exists here. And for me, that's part of our problem. There are many aspects of our lives in Ghana that we feel too embarrassed by and are unwilling to confront and address. And until we recognize this does happen here, this is taking place here, people are watching porno by night and then going about their daily business by day, and probably during the day condemning those who are watching at night. And we have no way of knowing because we are not there with them when they watch it. But if there's that many of us watching, what does that tell us about our sexuality, our sex lives, right? And how does that match up with the conversations we have in public about what we do, who we are, in terms of Ghanaian conceptions of appropriate sexual behaviors, and so on and so forth. There are just so many aspects of our lives, especially dealing with matters of sexuality, that we fail to address. And we think the more we stick our heads in the sand like ostriches, the better off we are. Or if we deny it long enough, it will disappear. But that's not how the world works. It does exist. We have to recognize that it does exist and then think about what does this mean for our context? How do we accommodate, address, deal with not just issues of pornography, but many other issues that we find in our country as Ghanaians. And I want to link this up to Lamnautu's point about murders and kidnappings and disappearances of Ghanaian women also. Because in the last year, there have been many incidents of this. And you find that we are not discussing it, taking it on and saying, what's going on here? Similar to what we are doing with the pornography issue, we seem to think if we just let it be, it will somehow disappear. But once it's showing up in our statistics, that tells us that there is a problem here, there is an issue here, and we have to confront it head on.